Thanks, man. Yeah.
Edger blade model. Here we have a 2620, so here's our standard trimmer, and then we have that T, which is a torque model. Same engine, handles, throttle controls, but you can physically see the gear case on this model's beefier, right? Because it has a different gear case ratio. So if you're used to running units with kind of more torque, heavy grass, heavy weed system, which is different than a primer. We're looking at Echo, we have actually 3 lines coming out of the fuel tank. So I can literally hit this 100 times, I will never flood out that engine. So the purge actually takes fuel in from the tank, flushes the bubbles out of the carburetor and dumps it back into the tank. Unlike a primer system, I'd be squirting it right into the engine. You do that too many times, your engine's flooded, it's gonna be very, very hard to start. So choke lever goes up into the cold start. It's always best to give an engine speed, so I always hold down the throttle. On the top. And then once it pops, choke off, roll till it starts. So we'll let that idle. See if well, right now the temperature is averaging about 4 or 5 volts.
Every single one of them.
Someone want to try this bad boy?
Yeah, I do. That is awesome. HCS 3020. Very impressive. First time I've ever used one that had the guard, and that's used for probably not in this application, but when you're trimming, say, bushes and they collect right here, just get them, kind of scoop them away from your work area so they don't fall down into the bushes, and you come across them maybe the week or the week after and you see all these little dead cut pieces. So that's really neat. And I like how it has a safety guard from your hand, for your hand. Real easy to start, real lightweight. The balance is really good. Definitely a product I would use. Probably replace the other brand that I have that's not quite as fancy as this. This is definitely very nice. time did that ran out of gas?
Oh, it
Ran out of gas. Did that on the chainsaw.
darn it.
I really like that. That is fantastic to have this piece of equipment to be able to exchange all the different attachments, and you just have one instead of buying 13, 14, 15 different pieces of equipment.
Oh, what you want to try?
And this stuff is so professional grade. I mean, just this bit down here is, I mean, this thing is solid. It's heavy, so it can take up a lot of beatings. I mean, this innovative machine is very impressive, and I really like how it has this little line here, that cut part here. That tells you where that edge is going to be. We're starting from this edge, and then you have, looks like about 3 inches of width there, and definitely makes it easy for a lot of those big task jobs, and definitely fantastic.
Thanks.
This is definitely a lot better than what I have. I have an older brand, not quite as heavy duty as this, but I'm restricted to 8 feet, where this one gives me 12 feet, 13 feet or so.
Right.
It has all that power that I have in the other products that are the 2620. So it's the same engine, but you just have this great attachment, this tree pruner. So it's still lightweight, and that balancing with that boom out, and just that weight when you get there at that end is just enough to keep pressure on that tree as it's cutting through, instead of having to apply the pressure. And I really like the fact that it has a larger oil capacity here, this reservoir, where the one on my other product is only half, so I have to refill it more often. And this is definitely better quality. It's a lot thicker, looks like, and the other one leaked quite a bit, and this doesn't look like it'll do that. So definitely very impressive on this demo. That is the Extreme PPT 2620H. Okay guys, so on this Echo CS620P, it's got a really great label here for replacement of bar and chain. So it gives you the part number, and you can use from a 16-inch to a 27-inch. So it has the bar part number and the chain part number, so that way you can get the one that matches the bar, which is very important. So this is fantastic. I have a couple other brand chainsaws, but this one is heavy duty. A lot of cc, a lot of power, and I didn't have to push the cutting into the wood. It just set it there, kind of guide it, and it was just cutting all the way down. Definitely fantastic. Definitely fantastic. Echo CS 501P. You saw the other commercial mower or commercial chainsaw we were using, so now we're going to test this one out. It's definitely a smaller machine. And one of the things I noticed right off the bat, like the other one, is you have your toggle on and off on one side and your choke on the other side. I really like that because a lot of times I'm using gloves, and the other brand I have, these two are on top of each other. So it makes it hard to kind of get which one it is that you need to get hold of to do what you need to do. Other than that, it's just your basic chainsaw. So let's go ahead and It's another fantastic machine, great for the homeowner or someone who cuts those bigger pieces. Here's another great tip here on this machine, is you have the replacement bar and chain decal. So on here, for this machine, you can use 16, 18, or 20-inch bars. It has the bar part number, it has the chain part number, so that way you're matching up the right chain to the right bar. And that is pretty fantastic. Instead of guessing, okay, well, I want to go longer, can my machine do that? Or I want to go shorter, can it do that? It tells you right there. So that's pretty impressive by Echo. The balance is real good. Everything pivots right here. The handle is real ergonomically great. I have a medium-sized hand. Everything is just fits just right. Especially that in both machines, they feel the same. And it has a decompression valve, so it makes starting a lot easier. You just press that, and then just kick it off. So I said, all right. Very impressive with this machine, running the same Pro Extreme 2620s you have on all of the Extreme Series equipment, that are the trimmers and hedge trimmer, stuff like that. This front end, this paddle system is very impressive. Flexible rubber here, and it just spins, as you can see. As long as you keep pushing it forward, it's going to kick everything forward. Definitely makes it a lot easier on this type of job, trying to get pine needles and stuff back into that bed. Definitely important piece of equipment to have that makes it a lot easier on you, time and money. Fantastic. With the BAS system, you have other attachments too. So, you get the bed refiner. I mean, you can get other attachments